Is it right for a lady to ask a guy out on a date? Today's topic is very, very, very interesting, and in fact, it's very, very, very educative. You are going to learn so much. So stay tuned. Try to subscribe to our channel if you haven't, and be able to get updates anytime we come on air.
I would like to ask, is it okay for a lady to ask a guy money or to ask a guy for money?
It's also not okay to me in a way, because if the lady asks the guy out and at the end of the day things go well, sometimes it might be based on certain things, and I think the guy would take advantage of that. That's what I think.
You guys, the way you speak, eye contact, the way you communicate with your eyes and all that, and the way the person reacts when he comes around, I've been there before.
Hey.
When the person comes around, tells you that, oh, maybe this person is interested in you. When the lady said, "Can I ask you for a date?" you were like, "What for?" Somebody at that point may feel that
was kind of just to make fun of the
yes, but then that is something that can put someone off. The mere fact that you ask the person what for.
No, I said it jokingly. In my case,
somebody might not see it as jokingly. Once again, welcome to the KY's TV and the podcast. I'm so excited to be your host once again. I'm so excited to come your way with another very interesting topic, which is it right for a lady to ask a guy out on a date? Today's topic is very, very, very interesting, and in fact, it's very, very, very educative. You are going to learn so much. So stay tuned. Try to subscribe to our channel if you haven't, and be able to get updates anytime we come on air. With me in the studio is Model V and Sir Y. So without wasting my time, we'll go into our topic. Model V and Sir Y, you're welcome to the show. Okay, all right. So Sir Y, what do you think? Is it right for a lady to ask a guy out on a date?
Well, before I say anything in regards to today's topic, I would like to ask you a question.
Okay.
I would like to ask, is it okay for a lady to ask a guy money or to ask a guy for money?
Of course, very, very, very okay.
So if it's okay for a girl to ask or a lady to ask a guy for money, I think there's nothing wrong if a lady should ask a guy out or for a date or anything, even for a relationship.
Really? Well, because our continent and most especially our culture frowns on things like this, it looks a bit awkward. But can you tell us more? Why do you think it's proper for a lady to ask a guy out on a date?
Well, what I feel is, or what I think is the fact that we are Ghanaians and we are African, and it's usually not it's not a norm for women asking men out or ladies asking guys out. I think the trends have changed, and as a matter of fact, we elevate and modernize with time. So it is not just like before. These days we have women who are not, how do we call it? Women who are not just housewives. We have career women. They are working. Please, do you understand what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Unlike before, women are meant or prepared for just the kitchen.
Yeah.
Do you get what I'm trying to say?
Yes.
So that is my view on today's topic.
Okay. Thank you for that. Model V, what do you think?
I'm okay. It's okay for a lady to ask a guy out, and it's also not okay to me in a way, because if the lady asks the guy out and at the end of the day things go well, sometimes it might be based on certain things, and I think the guy would take advantage of that. That's what I think.
All right. These are wonderful submissions. But to me, I think I agree with Model V on the point that when a lady approaches a guy, it makes the lady a little kind of low to the guy. The guy will then feel that maybe, should I say, let me say this in three, so that kind of thing. So, or then the whole she said no, that kind of thing. So, apart from our culture frowning on it, it also looks some way for a lady to approach a guy. Asking a guy out means you are showing interest in the guy, right? So
Yeah, like
Well,
it can happen. Sometimes
okay.
a guy might like you, but then he wouldn't say. So you, on the other hand, you might also look at it that way, like, okay, since I like him and he likes me too, let me just do my job since he can't do it for himself. And at the end of the day, you would see that I feel like maybe he might even want to just go intimate so fast. If he should propose to you first, maybe you guys will take some time to talk for some while before anything that will take over. But then the moment you say it, is either you are not getting proposal from men, or you are not attracting men. That's their thought. Or you are so cheap that this is what you do, like going about
So I want to
proposing
know,
people you
where are
like.
you standing? What's your point? Which place are you standing? Are you
So-
standing that it's right or it's not right?
I'm against the two. Like I'm for the two. Let's say it that
Oh,
way.
really?
It's somehow right and it's somehow wrong. It's cool. Like
Okay, so
it's
talk
my end
about
well.
the right side and finish, and then you talk
Okay,
about
so-
the other side.
The right will it can end well in a way that maybe there are people that are shy types, the guys. Because I've seen situations where sometimes their sisters have to propose to you because they can't say it themselves,
Hey!
or the person is friends with you, so they can like they feel like we are friends. What if she says no? That's the end of the friendship.
Okay.
So they would rather keep quiet on it.
Protecting the friendship.
Yes. So in that way, you can say it's the lady, like you, the lady yourself. You can voice it out and say it. And I think with the friendship you guys have, it would be a good relationship. Like, because you guys were friends already, so there are a lot you know about each other, and it might end well. But on the other hand, if the lady asks a guy out, he's going to feel like this lady, this is what she does. Maybe when she sees boys or guys she likes, she asks them out. What if I'm not the only one she does that to, or she did it to? So he might be having some thoughts, and then he might take advantage of you.
Okay.
You can feed that person.
Regina,
You can do.
Well, I disagree on you on series of things you said. I asked earlier that if you need something
Money,
from
specifically.
money, or you need a gift or something from a guy, you are able to ask for it.
Your question
Yeah.
was, can a lady ask a guy for money?
Yes.
Yeah. You didn't talk about gifts. I'm being
So-
particular on the money
No,
because
I mean-
I'm coming at something.
Oh, okay, alright. So if a lady can ask for any other thing aside money and all that, it means that if there is something you find interest in, or there is something you like about somebody, and you wish to have the person, and you've made your checks and you realize that this person meets whatever I want in a man, he is that Mr. Perfect. Even though there is no perfect human being, I'm just saying that there is everything you've seen in that guy, and you actually like the guy. There shouldn't be anything, or nothing should prevent you from going ahead
Approaching
to
the
tell the
guy.
person that, young man, I like you. See, you need to try before the person tells you
Hey.
no. You see, no,
So can I also
it's-
ask a question?
Yeah, okay.
So would, like, let's say I have friends and there are some that are not my friend. Can I just get up and then ask for something from a guy, like money, like the way you're saying? I don't think it's I'll just get up. Let's say people I do business with, I'll just feel like, okay, I'm stranded, so I need money, so I'll just call on them. Myself and Felix, we are friends, so if I ask him for money, that I'm going to pay him back is different. But then I don't think I'll just call on a business partner or something and then ask for
Okay,
it.
Somebody you already like, you have interest in.
Yeah, let
You
me
understand? You want to
make
take
this
it further.
clear.
You are taking the person to a date, then you take it further with the person.
Let me make
So do you think
let me make
asking
this
for money is
clear.
a good start?
Let me make this
No,
clear.
I'm not saying that you're asking for money. I mean, if you can ask for money.
Let me make this clear. Before you ask a guy out, it means you have some kind of friendship.
Exactly.
It's not like your business partner and you're asking the person out.
For money, yes.
Maybe you have seen some chemistry, you have seen some connection. You guys, the way you speak, eye contact, the way you communicate with your eyes and all that, and the way the person reacts when he comes around. I've been there before.
Hey.
When the person comes around, tells you that, oh, maybe this person is interested in you, that is when you can, take the bold step. But even that, I'm still asking whether it's right to take that step as a lady. It's right to ask that person out for a date.
There's nothing wrong with it. There's nothing wrong with it. Besides, you are just going for a date. Then you can, from there, you can take it further. Do you understand what I'm saying? So it's just a date. Do you get what I'm trying to say?
Well, right.
Okay, so there was a time that, what's the name? Even now that I'm married, you understand? There was this lady who I was at work. She called me and she was like, where's your office location? I was like, I'm not always in the office. I'm a moving vehicle. She was like, okay, so wherever I want to order lunch for you. Okay, so then there was another person that, so where will you be on Friday? Can I take you out on a date? I was like, what for? I have to go home because usually when I close from work, I go home straight. Do you get what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
So we actually went out that Friday. Then I called, then my small girl was crying. Then the lady was like, oh, you have a child? I said, yeah. I was like, no, you messed up.
But you were wearing your ring.
No, I don't wear it all the time.
Hey,
so I was like,
man.
oh, you messed up. So you see, from there, then that was a bold step, and I commend her for
But
that.
you see what you said, when the lady said, can I ask you for a date? You were like, what for? Somebody at that point may feel that
was kind of just to make fun of it.
yes,
Right.
but then that is something that can put someone off. The mere fact that you ask the person what for,
No, I said it jokingly in my case.
somebody might not see it as jokingly.
So imagine if I was not married and she's a fine girl too. I would have never heard. Do you understand what I'm saying?
But it's not.
The courage. So as a lady, how do we even start? What do you tell the person?
It's not a
do you
big
just
deal.
go
It's
straight
not a
to the
big
point
deal.
to tell the person that, hey, I want to ask you out on a date, or how do you put it?
It's not
Okay,
that
let me tell you.
We are learning.
Madam
Okay, so let's.
So do to take
let's
off
say,
this spectacles.
What's the name? Bright there now. You are feeling his vibe. You actually like the way he handles the camera and all that. When he carries you around,
You don't feel the vibe.
You feel the vibe. And you see, he's also not saying it. He doesn't know how to say it, and he's also feeling you. And then maybe sometime he's joking with you that my wife. Okay, so maybe in his case, probably he can't say it. So if you also feel the same connection, there's nothing wrong with saying, Bryce, where will you be? I want to bring you food. I want to bring food to your house. So and so date. Or do you cook? Do you live alone? Do you understand? Or can we take a walk? Can we do this? Then so when you take a walk, they say, oh, you're actually a nice guy. Actually, I pray one day I marry somebody like you.
That's flirting, or is that not flirting?
No, like it's one step at a time. So you like the person, you say, oh, right, you're a fine boy, you're a nice guy. I don't mind having a husband like you in the near future. So at times you can give him the hint, you can give him some
compliment.
Yes, to bring his attention
to you.
Yes, that you actually like him. Maybe if he's still not getting the whole thing, you can go and say, oh man, I actually like him.
Hey, seriously. Wait a minute. But wait, what am I even going to answer? It has really escaped me.
No, this is not a random person.
Yeah.
Let's say this is somebody you've been seeing at church. Do you get it?
Yeah.
It happens most of the time to
I think I've recalled what I want to say.
So there is this lady who will see a drama in the church and go like, Charlie, the guy, they play the drums well. They say, hey, where do you stay? You play very good though.
You see, this one is associated with the extroverts. There are people who are so introverts. In fact, extreme introverts.
But they communicate.
They communicate, but they are very comfortable with people with whom, I mean, they are comfortable with. They are comfortable with people they are comfortable with. So if they don't really know you that much, communicating on those levels, like Mother V said early on, you guys maybe friends or maybe schoolmates or maybe business partners, and that kind of friendship, the person thinks that maybe if I go beyond what I'm not supposed to say, and I might lose this person, or this may happen, or that. So in order to secure that friendship, I don't want to say anything. Meanwhile, within me, I know that this is what I'm feeling about the person.
So this is where people miss out on a lot of opportunities.
The thing is saying, I don't have a problem with asking the guy out to.
No, see, let's say somebody has this is a relation, but I just want to chip in this. Someone has there is this woman I met, has like cars parked in her house. Then I'm like, if I ask this woman for one car now, she would tell me maybe I'm an opportunist. I'm this, you will say all the bad things about me. Also, I was like, I want to mind myself, I want to respect myself. Then one day, the thing keep hitting me, and I said, let me go and ask this woman for this car. Interestingly, do you know what I want to? They said, just last 2 days, I gave the car out to a pastor. I don't need a car. So do you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So if you like somebody, you'll be there. Somebody will come and take the person away.
Carry me
Do you-
go where? I don't know.
So you see, it's not about saying if women can go to school these days, they can work. They are not limited to the kitchen. They are doing everything the way you people are doing. Women, what is
Empowerment,
women
yeah.
empowerment or whatever it is. The same way, if you see something that is nice, you like it. Women are buying houses these days for men to live inside.
Like the lady
Do
who
you
took
understand?
Mrs. Dape's money.
Oh, no, that one has been a...
I meant.
But you see, the thing is that you have to make an attempt. If you like somebody and you like something, see the way you like a shoe and
For wise, it's not as easy as you are saying, you know.
Sister Jenny, it's easy. It's the
Wait,
outcome.
wait.
I asked the guy
Yes.
out before, but then what he said, like in the space of hours, I have to lose interest. That's why I feel like they take advantage of situations. I asked you out today. I know you like me. You have been telling people, and I decide to ask you out. From let's say from 4 p.m. to evening around 8 o'clock, you are already asking for something intimate.
Oh,
You are trying to
seriously.
take advantage of the situation.
You see, some brothers to the warrior.
I've waited for too long. Now you brought yourself.
Some brothers to the warrior.
So that's the reason why I feel like, okay, I'm not doing again.
No,
But what
wait,
was
you also
your
like
intention?
it.
Yeah,
Yes, you also
what
like
were
it.
your intentions?
Okay, so I just felt like, okay, we vibe and we do a lot of things. We have a lot of things in similar, like when it comes
Come
to
on.
that time we're doing this music stuff, and it was cool. So when he was telling people, I feel like, okay, it's because maybe he doesn't want me to leave the band. Maybe he might tell me, and then I may feel like,
Because of that, yeah.
yes.
So
So he
you're
might feel like if I say
respecting
no, I'm not going to show up at the band again. So let me just say it myself, so that he wouldn't feel like, okay,
Okay,
when
so
he
you
says
took a bold
something,
step.
yeah. And
So
then
it's not difficult. Saying it is not difficult.
no, it's not
There's
difficult
nothing
at
wrong
all.
with
But
it.
then the outcome,
Yes, you see, the outcome is something we'll talk about. But making a bold step, there's nothing wrong with a step. Do you get it?
You guys have been there before. I've been there before.
you should tell us about it.
I couldn't say anything. Like, I couldn't say anything. I saw what I saw. I mean, I saw the signs that maybe both of us had interest in. I mean, but one person was not ready to come out with it.
So
Me too. I can't come out. I felt that the person would think that maybe you are so easy to get. to, like I said, you don't so that kind of thing, or maybe you are a spoiled girl or something of the sort. So as it is, I never was able to say what I felt. Okay, so I personally feel that this thing is not an easy thing. Society is not even allowing it to work. Talk less of I mean, yeah, sure.
Well, you are lost of words.
Yeah, I can't find the right words to use. So I don't know, is it the right thing, and how can we enforce it? How can we encourage women to come out boldly with their feelings, maybe when they find people they are interested in?
Well, I feel if you like a guy, if there is a guy you like, and maybe because of your temperament, be it flake, choleric, whatever, melancholy or whatever it is, there is always one step at a time. So you find somebody you so much like, you just go ahead and see, you go like, this is yes or no. Do you understand?
Wait,
yes
if it is yes, it's okay. But if it is no, how about the friendship you guys had?
Oh, see.
It depends on the person's maturity.
Yes, very good. One thing about guys is a guy cannot totally. I've avoided a lady before, and just for me, just when I got to find out, the next time I saw the girl, she was down with Legon and Charlie. She's putting in her cow. So it's just that we have a mindset of looking down on people and all that. Do you get what I'm trying to say? So, however, if you find yourself in a situation like that, to me, there's nothing wrong. I've had instances like that, and I don't treat the people badly. Do you understand? One thing about me is I don't like to propose where you tell me no. It hurts me, so I don't ask.
It actually hurts everyone.
So I hardly ask for ladies. Do you understand? All my past relationships, it starts from friendship. Do you get what I'm trying to say? Friendship, when we see where it's going, then I tell you, I love you. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So some ladies too come, they realize that I don't want to say it. So they will say it for me.
Hey.
You get it? So once you say it, I will dare not maybe take advantage of you, or maybe see you as a weakling or whatever.
Okay, so what is society also saying about this? Is it proper for women to approach men?
Does it matter now?
It does. We are living in a society. Whatever you are doing, people are watching you. Society is trying to dictate our ways of life.
You think society is trying to dictate?
Yes.
Well, but one thing I know for sure is society is also not static. Do you understand?
Yeah.
And change is inevitable. Once we elevate and modernize with time. So
I understand.
As time goes on, things will definitely
we
change.
Are trying to change the norm, because probably we are learning from the whites, right? But we are people of a culture. Do you think that it's proper? Your family will understand that you are approaching this guy. They'll even tell you that.
How will your family know if you don't tell them?
And then the society, I think
there is one person who will know. If your sister doesn't know, your brother will know.
It's a lie.
Really?
It's a lie. See, there was a research topic that a friend suggested we embark on. We do a survey. So the rise of social media marriage. You know, people meet on Facebook and get married.
Yeah.
And it's the ladies that most of the time ask the guys out. Do you hear about it? Do you hear them say, family won't know? Is the family on social media with you in your DM?
Oh, no. But then, one way or the other, the truth will come out. If it doesn't come out from your mouth, or one day a fight or something will happen, it's not prophetic. It's not prophetic. The guy will even spill it out one day when you are heated or something. There is a little conflict or misunderstanding.
Oh, no. That's immaturity.
You've not heard of instances like that before?
No, probably maybe they are having their couples or couple.
Why would you come outside and be saying this kind of things?
You get what I'm trying to say.
Yo. Anyway, so it's okay. It's proper for a lady to approach a guy in this Ghanaian society.
To me, I feel there is nothing.
No, not to you.
Yes,
we are looking at
I
the society as a general.
They might judge you, but at the end of the day, if things go well,
Yeah, it's at your own benefit. Do you get what I'm trying?
And I think it will be hard for them to find out that this is how things work. I've seen videos of a lady saying they met online or she approached the guy. That's because something good came out of it. So they are trying to encourage people that you can also approach the person.
At times it just don't go straight. You can build a very solid friendship with the person. Then you pick it up from there. And when the person, even if the guy sees that you fall within whatever he wants in a woman, he will not hesitate telling you that he likes you. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's as simple as that. It's better you go yourself than going to ask your pastor or somebody to look for a woman for you, and the church will give you a woman and they will frustrate you more. So when you go yourself and it doesn't work, you know that you have taken a bold step. You have taken a risk. Do you get what I'm trying to say?
Yeah, I get you. So if somebody is watching us now and the person is in my shoes where I used to be, the person maybe finds someone attracted to her, or she finds interest in somebody, what will you tell that person?
What would I tell the person?
Yeah.
The person should take a bold step and move forward.
The person should save money and take the ground.
Of telling the person that, oh, I actually like you.
Model V, you were saying something. I want to hear what you were saying. She was saying something.
I said the person, if you're a broke girl, see, I believe in one thing, that no matter how small a gift is, you see those people that have been looking for sugar daddies and cool. I think with men, the smallest thing you give them, it makes them feel special, like even everybody.
Yeah.
So try making those kind of things, like give the person, and if you're a broke girl, you know, save money and then take the guy on a date. I'm a broke girl too, but then like buy gifts. You can buy someone 5 CDs airtime safe. Who knows? He's a big man, but then he didn't have that time to go and get the airtime himself. So it looks in a way that you are showing interest.
So the little things, right?
Yeah.
So you like this your company was errand gifts, right?
Gifts errands.
Gifts errands.
Yeah.
So if you see somebody you like, every week supply the person.
You write your number on the things already. So your flyers have the numbers on them already. So the person will just call you. It's easy.
Excuse you. We are not talking about me again.
No. Like you see that gift you are sending out. She wants more customers, so the number is already there. So this one, the person is seeing the gifts. He's seeing the number already. So they'll just call you. It's
not always taking the person out for a date.
Oh no, just yeah.
Do you understand?
Yeah.
And some guys too are lonely in this life. You can become their trustee or whatever. They can tell you things. Just try to show concern. Try to know about the person.
Sometimes you see somebody and then you see that the person is sad at a place. You asking, "Are you okay?" alone makes the person that you care.
Yeah.
So that's how.
So it's proper for a lady to.
And at times
it's not flirting.
Yeah, you have to be careful the kind of guy you are. And somebody who is importing car every now and then, you just can tell him the number of girls you meet at the house. So you need to know the person and be sure of the person.
Yeah.
And if you can't go direct, build a friendship with the person. It should start from a friendship. You cannot just meet a random person. That's why I like most of the girls who does it to the church boys. They just start buying you Indomie or something. You'll be carried away because he's coming and he's cooking something for you. He's giving you some stew every week because he knows you are alone. Then he finds a way to tell you that, oh, I actually like you. Like you're a fine guy. Do you understand? The guy will be like, whoa. Even though his ego and this, he will not allow, he will just mellow all of a sudden. He'll be like, he even starts telling people that this girl likes me. The friend will
but that's another thing, though.
Yes, no, that's another thing. But I mean, the excitement alone could result or can result to that. Do you get what I'm trying to say? And so it's in levels. But the best is to build a friendship with the person. You cannot just go and be asking someone out you don't know. Do you get it?
Yeah.
But these days, even those ladies who are anyhow basa basa, they are pretty. Like, I mean, they just see people. A lady can meet you at Labadi Beach and tell you, you look nice, so can we? Do you understand?
Yeah.
They have a way they say it, some demonic voices.
Ah.
And they still have their way out of it. So you that you have a genuine concern, why don't you be bold? You understand?
It looks like Sir Wise is channeling the submission towards me.
No, I'm not. Like, everybody should be bold. I mean, like, everybody should be bold too. See, what I'm trying to say is, go for anything you find interest in.
Okay.
And usually find God's direction. Pray about it. Because you might be chasing the wrong person. At times, prayer works. Do you understand? There is a lady that I think two guys were on her case. They were worrying her. She just decided to pray about it and told God that the one who will call 12 midnight this time.
Hey, and it worked.
And it worked.
That's really
seriously.
So
12 midnight.
This one is total off.
Exactly 12.
This one there is like
coincidence.
This one there is like the guy who prayed and was like, God, if it's you, let it rain only here. Okay, if it is you, let it rain everywhere, leave only here.
So there will be a sign, but you pray about it. At times God won't give you a sign, but there will definitely be something about the whole situation. You will know that you cannot just meet anybody and ask the person out. There must be something about the person you are. So the best is to start build a friendship. Me, I like to build friendship.
Okay.
You get it, build it from there, pick it from there, and then anybody watching us, you're a lady, a guy likes you. Why not?
Okay. So thank you for the submissions, and before we go, I'd like to give you opportunity to send your warmest regards to those watching you, your friends, your family. So anything you want to say, Sir Wise?
Oh, hello to baby Hallel. That's my daughter. So that's the only person that is important in this world now to me. So a big one to her. Why is she here?
Anyway, Miss V, I reserve my comment. Miss V.
Hello to my dad too. You shouldn't be forgetting the money. Like, you should remember that he has an only daughter that always needs money. So
like, seriously,
a money lover.
Anyway. Okay, I want to say a big shout out to Yabedu, my friends Abigail, Belinda, Ivy, all of you who are watching and sharing our podcast every day. God bless you for your wonderful pushing. We are so grateful. And I also want to thank the Smart Empire. You're also doing a good job. God bless you so much. Please, before we go, a very quick one. Gifts Errand. Gifts Errands, it's a souvenir plug where you can get all your souvenirs for all your events, memorable events, at very affordable prices. So you just call us on 0557 103938, 0557 103938, and we will be right at your doorstep to deliver whatever you want us to deliver. Till we come your way again, stay blessed and be confident. Go for what you want. Bye.